Tom Scalzo. I live in Newburgh, New York, and I've lived here in this house for about 22 years. I hired, I'd had a few people come over just to do an estimate, and I just couldn't find anybody that trusted, and so I looked online and sold up. You had some great reviews, and so I found you online. I was seeing a lean in my house, and my back corner of back there was just coming across away from the windows, and downstairs was constantly, it was cold, and I just started seeing some cracks in the foundation. Your company came here, they were very informative. I knew exactly what I was getting into, and I was given some choices. So I had, from cradle to grave, some people that came in, and then after I met with them, there was a trust factor, and the fact that you spread over a certain area of states, that was good enough for me at that point, because I'd tried others and I did not trust them. The project did not end up the way everyone pictured it. In fact, myself and your crew, because what happened was they were supposed to dig down, jack up my house from the foundation and things like that. What they found out was that my block was all disintegrated and they couldn't do it. So it was kind of a did it. So it was an experiment. What you guys did downstairs, the pivot to bring in the things downstairs as opposed, and just the forward thinking and trying to solve the problem as opposed to not solving the problem when we came up with a hitch. That's you're not going to get that in another company. After it was completed, one, I can actually go into my bedroom and put a ball on the floor and it's not going to roll into the corner. That's number one. I do have some, some open space down there that I can possibly use. I have a trust that I'm not going to be, my house is going to be falling into the yard right now. So that's the biggest thing, is that I'm not seeing the lean inside and outside of my house. I'm not going to lie, it was not cheap, but in order for me to sell my house in the future, I had to do this. Something that insurance company wouldn't even cover. So I know this was a good investment. And you get what you pay for. Everybody else was around the same price, but this was the best value for my dollar. From the crew that came in here, that did work, to the project management, the foreman, the sales, everything was great.